We did it. We landed on the moon. ISRO is amazing. The people behind the project are amazing. India is amazing. But what next? What does landing on the moon mean for India? What does it mean for our people, our economy, our country? Let's break it all down in less than 5 minutes. This is Siddhant, and welcome to Let's Do Short. Yes, we landed on the moon. But why had we gone there in the first place? First, there's ice at the south pole of the moon. And ice is basically H2O. The hydrogen and oxygen can be separated and used for very, very exciting things. What are these exciting things? Deep space exploration. Now, deep space exploration is difficult because it's really far away from Earth. It takes a lot of fuel and a lot of oxygen. And it would be cool if there was a pit stop in the middle to replenish. So what if Moon was that pit stop? What if the moon had hydrogen to refill the fuel tank? What if the moon had oxygen to refill the oxygen tank? Guess what? It does. The south pole of the moon with access to ice water, aka H2O, can be used as a base for missions to Mars and beyond. This will also mean astronauts can spend longer times on the moon without having to wait for supplies to come from Earth. What else is there on the moon? Helium, which can be used to produce nuclear energy. Get this, India is currently energy deficit. What does that mean? India does not have enough energy resources to sustain itself. But the moon has a bunch of untouched minerals. It can basically give India an uninterrupted supply of energy. And then come the financial benefits. The success of the mission is wildly awesome for India's economy. So imagine you're any random country, let's say France. You're sitting at home seeing ISRO successfully land on the moon just a few days after Russia failed. And then you hear they have done it at like a fraction of a cost of what it takes NASA to do the same thing. You're now thinking that, hey, they seem to be good at what they do. Maybe they could help us launch our satellites in space too. After all, they do it at a low cost, and boy, who does not love a good deal? And all of a sudden, we'll see France, Germany, Italy come to ISRO for launching their satellites. More customers for ISRO, more money for ISRO. And once again, that's just the beginning. Just like SpaceX in the US, India will also get a giant boost with private players joining the space program. This will be wild for India's economy, and maybe the Ambanis of the world will go to space just like Bezos did. And all of this will enable one more thing which our country needs more than ever: jobs. Lots and lots of jobs. And I'm not just speaking about intellectual and technical jobs. This will trickle down all the way to the grassroots. But hey, on the other end of the spectrum, this will also prevent some serious brain drain. When a young child dreams of becoming an astronaut, they imagine themselves at NASA. Now they will get a chance to imagine themselves at ISRO. And you know what? ISRO is already collaborating with NASA in a project that will take Indian astronauts to the International Space Station. The moon economy is a lot like the creator economy. You get in early, you do good work, you get rewarded. India is doing exactly that. It is only the fourth country to land on the moon and only the first country to land on the moon's south pole. You get there first. You do business there first. The moon economy has the potential of trillions of dollars, and India has just got a head start ahead of everyone else. And last but not the least, the geopolitical benefits. Russia's status as a space power has declined dramatically. That gives India the opportunity to fill that gap and join US and China as the only other space superpower. As they all say, the next war will be fought in space.